sign language. She also can't hear you, so Ellipses. Come to think of it, isn't it kind of stupid of me to have said that to a deaf person? She wouldn't have heard it. I shrug, hoping to show her that I don't understand. Suzune shakes her head and dismisses it with a wave of her hand. Maybe I should get around to asking Misha for some lessons of sign language. Oh, a new area. Crack. Climbing up onto the roof, I find myself in awe again at the sheer size of the school. Grounds are so expansive. I can't believe I hadn't realized it before. As I walk across the roof, trailing behind Suzune, I can't help to but be taken in by the by the stars shining in the sky. Sorry, it's adjusting my light. Suzune and I sit down on a bench. She seems like she's in a good mood, as she's smiling and softly while the breeze blows through her hair. Huh. We look down at the festival, which looks like a sea of glowing amber lanterns and waving paper fans teeming with people. Some of them festival, festively dressed, yukata, yukata. In fact, most of the girls seem to be wearing yukata. I wonder why. I wonder why Suzune and Misha didn't dress up today. Two of them would look nice in yukata. Briefly think about what types they would wear. Really? Oh, whatever. Suzune would likely go with something traditional. However, Misha is a bit harder to place. Misha arrives panting as she runs to us, trying to keep the food in her arms from falling. Setting everything on the ground, and she lets herself drop backwards.
That took a while. Come on, you two didn't tell me that you wanted. Tell me what you wanted. So I got some rice punch. Some sandwiches, and some candy too. A little bit of everything.
That's great. Let's dig in. Misha takes a bite out of a small triangular sandwich.
So Hichan, what do you think of the festival? Isn't it nice? It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Ellipses. Ellipses.
The stars are nice tonight. This can this couldn't have gone a this couldn't have been a more perfect day.
The sound of people talking below us is like faint music alongside the chirping of crickets and the distance. In the distance, I mean. I take a sip from the can of punch. That's. I got really into character and drank something. Yeah, that's what I did. I'm good. And look over at Misha, who looks as if she's sleeping comfortably with her back stretched out and half a can of apple juice balanced on her stomach. Suzune sits with her legs across her, drawn across to her, rocking back and forth slowly like an impatient child, as she stares up at the night sky, at the sky. The two of them are so cute. Oh wow. I, I look around and can see many students holding hands with their girlfriends or their boyfriends. Ooh. Ooh. Not too far from us on the roof, there are couples gazing up at the stars or down at the lights of the festival, holding each other's hands. A part of me wants that. Oh, oh. Mm. Looking at Suzune and Misha, I wonder if maybe I should ask one of them out someday. I wonder if it would be worth the risk. The golden hands moving across the fence of a uh, delicate watch on Suzune's wrist catch my eye, and I see that it's getting kind of late, but the festivities are still going strong. Suzune is still holding the stuffed cat I won by the paw. She notices me looking at it. Ellipses? Offhandedly, she offers it to me. I smile. Wanting to ask her what I would do with it, but she wouldn't be able to understand me. I shake my head and try my best to tell her to keep it, and hoping she'll understand. As I look towards the school, I can see before me so many people, all of which are happy and cheerful. Watching them makes me feel content. Mm. This really was something today. This really was something. Today was worth it. But I still can't shake the feeling of guilt and the melancholy from earlier. They keep hanging on to me, and I can't let them go. Suzume signs something to me, and I can't understand her. No matter what I say, she won't be able to hear me. I can't understand you, Suzune. Well, whatever. I wonder if we both consider ourselves at fault for this. Anyway, I'm sorry for not being able to understand. I know, I almost glad that you tried to coerce me to coming here. If I attempted to date you, ooh, big D word right there. Attempt to date you though, I might have to think more about that side of you. No, actually, I'm glad today was nice. It would be cuter if you smiled more. You have a nice smile. I wonder if she's frustrated. But, no, shit. Okay. Frustrated, she stands up, arms aside behind her back, looking authoritative and confident against the backdrop of the stars. I really hope she can't, read mouths. Well, this is new. Um, I don't know what's about this that makes it awkward, but there's something awkward about her arms just I don't know. Anyway, suddenly Suzune throws her arms out towards the open sky, seemingly to hold it behind her hands. It it's as if she's telling me to uh, look at everything in front of me. What? The school bathed with festival glow and lit up with a colorful yukata, yeah, the roof illuminated by fireflies, and the sky so vast that it imposes the feeling of awe unto you.
Yes, pretty nice.
What does she want? It slowly dawns on me with time. This beautiful scene before me is proof that that there are things wonderful enough to spoil them. With a bad mood would be unforgivable. I can feel the weight of Suzune's personality pressing the point further. Thanks, I guess. I look away, but Suzune grabs me by the shoulder, her watch brushing against my cheek. With her left hand, she points up at the sky. Ooh! She's waiting for the fireworks. Oh, the faint pops. The fireworks begin to go off in the sky, each one spreading a shower of bright colors that slowly fade into dark. What's that? I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Where is it? There it is. That I swear to the Lord, it sounds like a Star Wars spaceship, like an X-wing or something. Anyway, I can't even recall the last time I saw fireworks at all, much less a display this large. Not to mention, it seems that they're being launched from the school. It's almost impossible to believe. The lights in the sky mingle with a second salvo from the town below, and they seem timed to complement each other like two parts of a duet. They continue for maybe 15 more minutes and then stop. Sune realizes her hand is still on my shoulder and withdraws it carefully, looking a little uncomfortable. Oh, okay. Regaining her composure, she grins, with her hands on her hips and her chest thrust out in front of me. This it's in these moments that she seems most like a regular teenage girl. Energetic, happy, and carefree. I eat thoughtfully with Suzune, the two of us looking out at the gradual thinning crowds below in silence. She sits, leaning forward slightly, her chin resting softly on her hands, and a contented look on her face with just a hint of wistfulness. All the while still gently holding on to the stuffed cat's paw. I realize I start feeling tired, and I tell her that I'll see her and Misha tomorrow, without even realizing that she can't hear me. I start walking back to the dorms. I feel warm and alive, even in this chilly night air. The image of Suzune standing forcefully before the stars themselves, denying my self-pity, does not leave my mind easily. if if it takes if it only takes a moment for there to be love. Oh, I think I may be falling in love with her. Oh, baby, I can it so good, baby. Just pop going something. Just a little bit. Oh, what's this? Oh,
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling. Who you suckers think you're tripping with? Yes, I'm the boss. 745, white on white, that's Rick Ross. I cut 'em wide, I cut 'em long, I cut 'em fat. I keep 'em coming back, we keep 'em coming back. I'm in the distribution, I'm like Atlantic.
damn. Okay, let's keep on going. I'm in the. I got the momentum, baby. I got the momentum. The next morning, I can recall what a perfect night last night was. So much to that, so much that I can't stop thinking about it. It's probably not the most appropriate time to reminisce since I have to I have a test for a period. It's so unfair. How can I do this? They hold a festival that is in the accumulation of what has to be at least a few weeks worth of work on a Sunday, and then follow up with exams starting the next morning. It's got to be some kind of sick joke. I'm not too worried about it. But I wonder if they really couldn't have held off on this for at least another week. Well, at least the weather this morning is nice enough that I could study outside before class. It's a lot more refreshing out here than it would be in the classroom. Not to mention with how quiet it is, I'm starting to think that everyone else will be sleeping in pretty late today. I put down the notes and I'm reviewing for a second and stare at the school grounds, still littered with festival stalls. Looking at them now, in the daytime without paper lanterns and crowds of people to draw my attention away from them, I noticed something peculiar. A lot of the stalls that Suzune, Misha, and I visited last night also happened to be the ones we worked on. Ellipses. That's cute. Did Suzune come up with this? It had to be intentional, especially knowing her. Did she hope that I could catch up on and see the fruit of our labors? Hey, speak of the devil and he shall appear, in the form of a girl. uh, I hear the footsteps crunching the grass behind me, and turn around. I feel slightly paranoid. But all I find is Suzune standing there with an insidious look, insidious, whatever, look on her face. Ellipses! Ellipses! Good morning. Why do I keep forgetting that she can't hear me? It's probably because I got used to Misha translating for both of us, that I haven't actually run into many situations where I'm forced to acknowledge Suzune's deafness and the problems that could stem from it. I think yesterday was the first. I give her a wave anyway. I can do at least this much, but I'm not even going to pretend for a minute that I could hold up a conversation with her, considering my ignorance of sign language. It would be rude to just go back to my notes. I don't really know what else to do. Where's Misha? Ellipses? Nah, just because I can't understand you. You two are always together anyway. You know, I'm not used to seeing you apart. I know it's silly, but for some reason, talking to her makes me feel less awkward. Oh, surprisingly, she doesn't get mad at me at all and start signing, but it's different than usual. Suzune's hands move more slowly and gestures are simpler. I quickly realize that this isn't sign language at all. She's still attempting to communicate with me. So is this sign language equivalent of breaking down into layman's terms? I'm terrified I attempt to gesture back. I just look like a total dumbass, and the look on Suzune's face tells me that she is starting to get to think that I'm trying to have any kind of back and forth. Like, this is not. Starting to think that trying to have any kind of back and forth like this is not. This is not exactly the best way to accomplish things. There has to be a better way. Writing on a pad? Well, I do have paper and pencil. What else though? Cell phones, I don't really have much use for mine here, so I barely carry it around. And I don't know if Suzune even has one. She takes the initiative, holding up a finger to ask for a pause before pulling out a pad and pen from her bag and writing a single word on it. Hello. Yay. Oopsies. I stare blankly at her and receive a similar, but somehow more intimidating stare in response. She nudges the pad in my direction forcefully, clearly wanting me to reply. Good morning. There you go. She beams with a disappointment amount of happiness. A disproportionate. Wow. Disappointment amount. A disproportionate amount of happiness. She starts twirling her pen triumphantly as she thinks about where to go from here. Come on, it's not like we just invented fire. She pushes up her glasses curtly, as if she had heard me, and then starts writing at furious pace. Use the notepad. Right. Okay, I guess. Okay. I'm confused. I'm supposed to take it from her. And right now? Oh, right, okay now. This is about the furthest thing I could imagine from a smooth, flowing conversation. It makes me envy the ease of which Misha is able to communicate with Suzune. Are you studying for tests? I'm pretty sure I can get away with answering simply yes or no question like this with nods. People are should I give this a voice? I didn't. I feel like I ended up like freaking mixing up Suzune and fucking Isao. you are very early here. You are here very early. Most people sleep in late after the festival. That means you are abnormal. Bitch! Is that so? You're here too. Before handing the response back to her, though I remember I'd noticed earlier an ad. Yesterday was fun. I noticed today that I built a lot of the stalls here we went to. Maybe that's why they were so familiar. Was that this game? Was this another game? Oh. Note tricks. Oh yeah. I thought that because you had made those stalls, they were the most important ones. We had to visit them because because everyone should be able to appreciate the fruit of their labors. Yeah, he was right. I wanted you to be able to see and enjoy what you had done. Sort of touched. I am too. Still, I have to wonder why she would go so out of her way and ask as much in my response. Because you were depressed. Oh! I'm sorry, that just struck me. That hit me right. It just pretty much yanked on my heartstrings. I wanted to say that I was depressed for days, but stop. It's true, I was moping while quite a bit, and not being too subtle about it half the time either. So it's possible that she knew. Was every was everything she did just to cheer me up then? Oh god, that it's my feels. Thanks. I mumble it before I can catch myself, but Suzanne doesn't seem to care. I write it down instead, and she nods once, as if unused, as if it, as if unused to it. The silence between us grows more vast with each passing second. There's nothing I can do to break it. Having to write everything down on paper kind of destroys any hope of trying to be casual. Good luck on the exams. Suzune pushes the pad right in front of my eyes, breaking my concentration. Taking the initiative again, as always. As she walks into the school building, I can't help feeling a little sad. Oh, there we go again, monologue. That felt like the longest 20 minutes of my life. That's 20 minutes, and all all because it's so alien to me. So to have a face-to-face conversation with someone by passing notes to each other and I can't help coming up with blank most of the. I can't help